हाय किड्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल फ्रीवे टू इंग्लिश। आज का जो वीडियो है उसमें हम क्लास 8 की इंग्लिश का टर्म 1 का सैम्पल क्वेश्चन पेपर सॉल्व करेंगे। ना ये जो क्वेश्चन पेपर है ये बेस्ड है उन क्वेश्चन पेपर्स पे जो इस साल सीबीएसई स्कूल्स में हाफ ईयरली एग्जाम में आए हैं। तो उनको जो है एग्जाम्पल की तरह लेके मैंने ये सैम्पल क्वेश्चन पेपर सेट किया है। ये क्वेश्चन पेपर जो है 60 मार्क्स का होगा और टाइम जो है वो 2 से 3 घंटे के बीच में कुछ भी आपको आपके स्कूल में मिलेगा। याद रखना है ये सैम्पल क्वेश्चन पेपर है, तो सिर्फ एक एग्जाम्पल है आपके लिए, जरूरी नहीं है यही क्वेश्चन पेपर आपके एग्जाम में आए। ठीक है। नाउ हमारे 4 सेक्शन होंगे। पहला सेक्शन है रीडिंग, जिसमें हमें अनसीन पैसेज दिया जाएगा एंड उसके बेसिस पे हमें क्वेश्चंस के आंसर देने होंगे। तो ये हमारा पहला अनसीन पैसेज है जिसमें बैनियन ट्री के बारे में जो है एक पैराग्राफ लिखा गया है। Why is the banyan tree called the tree of life? अगर आप पैसेज में देखोगे तो आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा। Banyan tree is called the tree of life because it provides shelter and shade to many living beings. What do its roots do? Its roots grow downward, forming new trunks and spreading over a large area. What does the banyan tree symbolize? It symbolizes strength, stability, and long life. How is the banyan tree connected with Indian culture? It is considered sacred in India and often planted near temples where people rest beneath it. What kind of shelter does it provide? For many living beings. तो ये जो शेल्टर है ये किन के लिए देता है? खाली चिड़ियों के लिए नहीं देता है, खाली जानवरों के लिए नहीं देता है, बहुत सारे जीव जंतुओं के लिए देता है। Find a word from the passage meaning lasting for many years. तो वर्ड जो हमारे पैसेज में यूज हुआ है वो है हंड्रेड्स, यानी सौयों साल के लिए, यानी बरसों तक जो है ये रहता है, जीवित रहता है ये पेड़। नेक्स्ट अगेन हमें एक पैसेज दिया है, इसके बेसिस पे हमें क्वेश्चंस के आंसर देने हैं। तो पहला है व्हाट कॉजेज वाटर पोल्यूशन। तो देखिए यहाँ पे आंसर है फैक्ट्रीज रिलीज वेस्ट इनटू रिवर्स एंड लेक्स एंड पीपल ऑफन थ्रो गार्बेज इनटू देम कॉजिंग वाटर पोल्यूशन। How does polluted water affect humans? तो यहाँ पे देखिए लिखा हुआ है spreads diseases among humans. Polluted water spreads diseases like cholera and typhoid among humans. जरूरी नहीं है आप इन बीमारियों का नाम लिखो, आप खाली इतना लिखोगे तो भी चलेगा। What can we do to prevent water pollution? We can prevent pollution by treating waste before disposal and reducing plastic use. देखिए यहाँ पे लास्ट लाइन में इसका आंसर है। Which of these spreads diseases? Polluted water. कौन सी चीज बीमारी फैला रही है? गंदा पानी। Find the antonym of dirty from the passage. Dirty का opposite meaning वाला word कहाँ है? Clean। यहाँ पे देखिए है passage में। Give a suitable title for the passage. तो title हो सकता है Keep our water clean, water pollution. कोई भी title आप दे सकते हो। Next है हमारा section B grammar. Fill in the blanks with correct verbs. Each of the players blank ready for the match. तो यहाँ पे हम एक एक प्लेयर की इंडिविजुअली बात कर रहे हैं, यानी सिंगुलर है, तो यहाँ पे आएगा is. Each of the players is ready for the match. Neither Ria nor her friends blank late for school. तो जब भी neither nor आता है, मैंने आपको बताया था जो भी वर्ब के क्लोज में है सब्जेक्ट उसके अकॉर्डिंग जो है हम वर्ब चुनते हैं। तो यहाँ पे फ्रेंड्स क्या है? ये प्लूरल है, तो यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? वर आएगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पे ये सब्जेक्ट प्लूरल है। तो हो गया नीदर रिया नॉर हर फ्रेंड्स वर लेट फॉर स्कूल। द बुके ऑफ रोजेस स्मेल्स स्वीट। यहाँ पे बुके ऑफ रोजेस जो है वो कलेक्टिव नाउन है, तो सिंगुलर की तरह ट्रीट होता है, इसलिए यहाँ पे वर्ब भी सिंगुलर आएगा, स्मेल्स। Rearrange the jumbled words. तो पहला वाला जो है वो होगा he always gets up early to go to school. Second वाला है she gifted me a beautiful book on my birthday. And third है he spends 1 hour reading every day. Complete the following sentences. If it rains tomorrow, अगर कल बारिश हुई तो we will stay indoors. हम अंदर रहेंगे. I will call you when I reach home. मैं तुम्हें कॉल कब करूंगा? जब मैं घर पहुंचूंगा। नेक्स्ट सेक्शन है हमारा राइटिंग का। यहाँ पे हमें 4 क्वेश्चंस दिए हैं, इनमें से हमें कोई 3 अटेम्प्ट करने हैं। पहला है नोटिस राइटिंग। आपके स्कूल में जो है एक इंटर हाउस पोएट्री रेसिटेशन कंपटीशन हो रही है, उसके ऊपर आपको नोटिस लिखना है। जिसमें आप बताओगे कौन सी तारीख को हो रहा है कंपटीशन, कहाँ पे हो रहा है और क्या क्या रूल्स हैं पार्टिसिपेशन के। सेकंड है स्टोरी राइटिंग। आपको यहाँ पे कुछ हिंट्स दिए हैं। एक गरीब किसान है, उसे गोल्ड का बैग मिलता है, फिर वो बैग जो है वो वापस उसके ओनर को लौटा देता है, ओनर उसे इनाम देता है और उसकी ये जो ईमानदारी है ये उसे खुशी देती है। तो ये स्टोरी को जो है आपको कंप्लीट करके लिखना है। थर्ड है लेटर राइटिंग। आपको आपके स्कूल के लाइब्रेरियन को एक फॉर्मल लेटर लिखना है जिसमें आप रिक्वेस्ट करोगे कि इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज की और बुक्स जो हैं वो लाइब्रेरी में इंक्लूड की जाएं। फोर्थ है एसे राइटिंग। आपको ऐसे लिखना है। टॉपिक है द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ काइंडनेस। सो फर्स्ट है हमारा नोटिस। सेंट मेरी स्कूल पुणे नोटिस इंटर हाउस पोएट्री रेसिटेशन कंपटीशन. All students are informed that an inter-house poetry recitation competition will be held in our school auditorium on 15 November 2025 at 10 a.m. Each house may send 2 participants. The poem must be memorized and should not exceed 3 minutes. Judgment will be based on expression, clarity, and confidence. Interested students should give their names to their English teacher by 10th November. By Cultural Secretary, St. Mary's School. Next is story writing. Title: The Honest Farmer. Once there lived a poor farmer in a small village. One day while walking through the fields, he found a bag full of gold coins. He was surprised but decided to return it to its owner. He went from house to house until he found the man who had lost it. The owner was overjoyed and rewarded the farmer with a few gold coins. The farmer thanked him and went home happily. His honesty brought him peace and respect from everyone in the village. Moral of the story is honesty is the best policy. Next is letter writing. To the librarian, Springdale Public School, Pune. Date: 12 October 2025. Subject: request for new English books for the reading con. Respected Sir, Madam, I am a student of class 8 and a regular visitor to our school library. I would like to request that some new English books, especially storybooks, novels, and poetry collections, be added to the reading corner. These will help students improve their reading habits and language skills. I hope you will kindly consider this request and add some interesting titles soon. Thank you. Yours faithfully, Ananya Sharma, Class 8, Roll number 14. Next is essay on the importance of kindness. Kindness is one of the greatest virtues a person can possess. It means being friendly, helpful, and compassionate towards others. A kind person thinks not only about their own happiness, but also about the well-being of those around them. In today's fast-paced world, where people are often busy and self-centered, kindness reminds us of our shared humanity. A simple act of kindness, like helping someone carry their bag, feeding a stray animal, or offering comforting words to a sad friend, can bring a big change in someone's life. Kindness costs nothing, yet it has the power to heal, unite, and spread happiness. It creates a ripple effect. When we are kind to others, they are encouraged to be kind too. Ripple का मतलब होता है एक ऐसा इफेक्ट जो एक चीज हो रही है उसकी वजह से दूसरी इफेक्ट हो रही है, राइट? वो फैल रही है, वो चीज सब जगह जा रही है. Great people like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and the Dalai Lama have shown through their lives that kindness can transform the world. It builds trust, strengthens relationships, and fills our hearts with peace. True kindness also extends to nature and animals. Taking care of the environment, saving water, and protecting living creatures are also acts of kindness. When we live kindly, we not only make others' lives better, but also find inner joy ourselves. In the end, kindness is a universal language. It makes the world brighter, warmer, and more beautiful. A place where everyone can live with love and respect. लास्ट सेक्शन है हमारा सेक्शन डी लिटरेचर, यानी जो हमारी बुक पूर्वी है उसमें से क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर्स इस सेक्शन में आएंगे ना. यहाँ पे जो हमारी पोएम है समबडीज मदर, उसमें से हमें कुछ लाइंस दी हैं, इनके बेसिस पे हमें क्वेश्चन के आंसर देने हैं. हु इज शी है? शी इज एन ओल्ड पुअर वुमन. Why was she standing at the crossing? वो क्रॉसिंग पे क्यों खड़ी हुई थी? क्योंकि उन्हें डर लग रहा था इतनी भीड़ वाली जो सड़क है उसे कैसे क्रॉस करें. What does the word throng mean? Throng का मतलब होता है लोगों की भीड़. Which value does the poem teach us? The poem teaches us kindness, empathy and care for the elderly. नेक्स्ट है आंसर द फॉलोइंग वीएसए. वीएसए का मतलब हुआ वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर्स. तो मतलब इन क्वेश्चंस के आंसर जो हैं आपको एक एक लाइन में देने हैं. What trick did Tenali Rama use to make king realize his mistake? Tenali Rama used the example of sowing seeds in yawning to make the king realize his mistake. What does the phrase concrete example suggest in the poem? It suggests a real solid proof of creativity and imagination. What lesson does the king learn in Wisdom Paves the Way? The king learns that true wisdom guides us to be fair and patient in judgment. What was Dr. Verghese Kurian popularly known as? Dr. Verghese Kurian is known as the father of the White Revolution in India. नेक्स्ट है आंसर द फॉलोइंग शॉर्ट आंसर क्वेश्चंस. तो इससे पहले वाले थे वीएसए यानी वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर्स. ये हैं शॉर्ट आंसर्स दो दो मार्क्स के. How did the four young men impress the king in Wisdom Paves the Way? The king was impressed by the four young men's keen observation skills and clear reasoning. Their careful observations and sensible explanations convinced the king that they were practical, trustworthy, and wise, qualities fit for giving advice for the kingdom. Describe how the boy helped the old lady and somebody's mother. The boy noticed the old lady was afraid to cross the road, so he held her hand and helped her cross safely. It shows his compassion and good upbringing. What made Major Somnath Sharma a true hero? Major Somnath Sharma fought bravely against hundreds of enemy soldiers even after being injured and sacrificed his life to save Srinagar. What is the message of Verghese Kurian? I too had a dream. Dr. Kurian's life teaches that dedication and vision can change a nation. He made India self-sufficient in milk through Operation Flood. How does the poet use the garden as a concrete example to convey a deeper message about life and human effort? The poet calls the garden a concrete example because it demonstrates how patience, creativity, and effort can turn useless things into lasting beauty. The garden symbolizes human determination and the ability to find meaning and joy even in discarded materials. What qualities of wit and wisdom do we find in Tenali Rama? Tenali Rama was wise, quick thinking, and humorous. He used wit to solve problems and restore peace in the king's court. नेक्स्ट हमें लॉन्ग आंसर वाले क्वेश्चंस दिए हैं. इनके आंसर जो हैं हमें 80 से 100 वर्ड्स के बीच में देने हैं. यहाँ पे 3 क्वेश्चन हैं, हमें इनमें से सिर्फ 2 अटेम्प्ट करने हैं. How do the wit that won hearts and wisdom paves the way both show that intelligence and wisdom are more powerful than wealth or power? Both stories highlight that wisdom and intelligence are greater than wealth or power. In the wit that won hearts, Tenali Rama uses humor and presence of mind to resolve a royal misunderstanding between the king and queen, restoring peace through wit. In Wisdom Paves the Way, the four young men win the king's trust not by showing riches but by carefully observing facts about a lost camel and reasoning from evidence. Their practical judgment proves immediately useful to the kingdom. Together, the stories teach that calm thinking, attention to detail, and moral intelligence solve problems, earn respect, and bring about better outcomes than wealth, threats, or mere titles. How does the poem Somebody's Mother inspire kindness in readers? The poem teaches that kindness and empathy are the purest form of human goodness. It tells the story of an old poor woman who's too afraid to cross a busy street until a young boy helps her. The boy shows respect and compassion without expecting any reward. Later, he feels happy because he remembers his own mother and hopes someone will help her too. The poem reminds us that small acts of goodness can make a big difference in someone's life and fill our hearts with joy. It inspires readers to be considerate and caring in everyday life. Describe the courage and dedication of Major Somnath Sharma in A Tale of Valor. Major Somnath Sharma was the first Paramveer Chakra awardee and a symbol of bravery. In the Battle of Budgam in 1947, he led his company of 90 men against about 500 enemy soldiers. Although his left hand was in plaster, he refused to stay behind and continued fighting. Even when ammunition was running out, he encouraged his men to stand firm. His last words, "I shall not withdraw an inch, but will fight to the last man and the last round," show his unshakable courage and love for the nation. His sacrifice saved Srinagar and inspired generations of Indians to serve their country with honor and devotion. That's all for today, kids. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Until then, stay smart, stay curious, and stay strong. Bye.